G'day mates, it's Donnie. We're going to jump in the smart car shortly and take a look at a Carplay Display, bring it up to the 2025 standards for enjoyment. All right, let's take a look in the box. We've got, I guess that's the display itself. Get that out. There we go. What have we got on it? Mount piece for the back to hold it up. Reset button by the looks. Type C, I don't know if that's in or out or what the go is. I'm assuming an SD card reader, AV in and aux out. The aux out is because the head unit in this car has an aux in, so we're going to go out of this display into the head unit so we can play music, do all that sort of stuff. What else we got in the box? A manual. A mount. Hopefully another bit. And the bit that goes on the mount on the back. So we'll take a look at all of that and we'll get it plugged in and we'll see how we go, hey? Just found some more stuff. Portable car MP5 player wireless CarPlay. That looks like the actual manual. It does have some interesting things in here. Bluetooth connection. What else did I see earlier? How to use AirPlay, that's what we want to use. And then you can also do FM transmission, or you can do Bluetooth to get the sound out as well, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll plug it all in and we'll just see. I mean, it was a $50 unit, I don't expect much. Here's the power cord for it with that display cable for whatever reason. I don't think we're going to need that. Yeah, we'll get it all connected up and we'll see how we go. First things first, how I said before, I don't know about the USB-C, whether it's out, in, whatever. Looks like that's the power input, so we'll get rid of this old bad boy. Might need to get a double one of these. I don't know how I'll charge the phone otherwise. Get that jammed in there. Then we'll have the power coming up ready to go. Alright, so the mount, you've got that little, thing on the back that screws on, keeps it tight. You just push it over the ball, so like this. Snaps into place. Then you can move it around to wherever you want. And then I think if you tighten it down, it then sort of like locks the movement so it can't go as far. But if you need to move it again, you can just loosen it off. And then you've got full articulation to move that wherever you want. Then the back side of this is where that mount smacks into. So you just sort of slot it into here and then lock it in and then lock that in as well. And then there you go. That's how you put that in, and I'll get it powered up shortly and we'll see how it works. The suction cup on it sucks, it's terrible, so what I'll probably do is just find somewhere to just screw it into the car. It's a cheap car, I can do whatever I want. I'm not too concerned about that, but yeah, be aware these cheap suction cups really aren't very fun. Especially in Australia where we get hot, it's just gonna come straight off the screen. So it does have a locking mechanism, I will give it that. So you got the locking tab here that you can lock it in by. But even when I locked it onto the windscreen, it just fell straight off. So, so far for a $50 unit, that's the worst part, but haven't even turned it on yet. So let's have a look at that. Turn the key to on. I don't know if there's a power in it. Oh, look at that. That looks fancy. Use iPhone to connect to Bluetooth. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to exit out of this video and do that and we'll see what happens. Hey, let's get it connected. So we're gonna tap on settings. Bluetooth. And then if we scroll down, we should see it is powered on, another device. So this Car-XTD, that's the actual display. Tap on that. Wait for it to connect up. Now, when you get the pairing request, you will not see anything on the display in the car, so just tap pair. If you want to sync your contacts, tap on allow.
And this is going to switch to Bluetooth and sound horrible. Once I go to connect to CarPlay, you're going to hear my voice through the actual display, and it's going to be really bad if it's not bad already. The also probably pause that so that we don't hear any of that, but you'll hear my voice through the display at the moment. I'm talking directly at it, and you'll notice how bad it sounds. So just be aware of that. The microphone in it does not seem like it's very good. It was $50, so anyway, I'll stop this and show you what it looks like now. You should be able to see now that we're connected up, so I can scroll left and right. It is a little bit sluggish, but realistically, the main thing that I want to use this for is actually listening to music. So we can see Spotify, I've got Plex amp,
all that stuff's there ready to go. Now, the device itself did not come with an aux cable, so I'm going to need to get a 3.5mm audio cable to go from the device down into the stereo. Not a big deal. I mean, the device itself costs $50. You can probably hear the microphone in it is not great, but for the small price to pay and for the main thing that I want it for, which is listening to music off my iPhone, or if you have an Android as well, you can do that as well. I think it's going to serve the purpose quite nicely. There you go. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If it has, hit the like button, hit subscribe. As you can see, it's not the greatest device in the world, but for $50, it's a really cheap way of being able to improve an old vehicle, give you access to Apple CarPlay. You don't need to have a stereo in the car. You can just use the display by itself. But as you've probably heard, the sound on it is really bad. So if you do have the ability of using the aux on an old stereo in the car, use that or Bluetooth it up or do the FM transmit as well. You've got all those different options to get better sound than the device itself. So I'll start using it throughout the week and see how it actually really performs and try and figure out a way to mount it, because like I said, the actual suction cup sucks. It's terrible, but we'll find a better way to put it in the car. Cheers everyone. See ya.